Hey, good afternoon, everyone. It's Scott Seaman to you, coming here from my home in Brookline, Massachusetts. I just wanted to share some thoughts with you about Empower's 2014 Freedom Miami event that I just returned from last night. It's been a little tough getting used to the cold weather again. I left a nice 78-degree day down there in golf shirt and shorts and came back here to have to put my long johns on and practically freeze between the airplane and getting to the car. But anyway, just wanted to share with you real quick some of my impressions. I think that the Empower 214 Freedom Miami event is the best event that I've ever been to in any business, bar none. And I mean regular businesses, and I mean home-based businesses. I've been to many, many events over the past 40 years. And nothing has approached what Dave did here in Miami. But a couple of takeaways real quick. I hear from time to time people say to me, well, I can't make it work. It just doesn't work for me. And you know, I was amazed. I get in a room of over 4,000 people, and it just became apparent to me that when I saw that over 95% of them were generating income using the simple system, it became apparent to me that there's just too many people succeeding. There's just too many that are being successful to listen to an excuse about someone failing. You know, failure just isn't an option. If you do the work, you will be rewarded. It's that simple. I mean, we oftentimes will take a job and somebody promises, okay, if we work 40 hours a week, in some cases more, then they'll pay us by the end of the year, they'll pay us $60,000 to $70,000. And we go ahead and do it blindly. We just do it. Well, I tell you, a lot of people don't treat their own businesses with the same respect. And if they did, they'd be a lot more successful. And the reason it's so simple and the reason failure is not an option is that if you do and follow the simple system that they've laid out for us, the 8 core steps, and you do them all on a daily basis, while I can't guarantee your success because everybody's different, I would be pretty safe in saying that if you do those steps that you'll have success. The degree to which you obtain success depends on what you want to get out of it. But the key is persist until. I had a guy that asked me the other day, he says, well, you know, how long are you going to do this? I said, I'm going to do it until. He said, what do you mean until? I said, I'm going to do it until. And the point is, it just depends on what you want. Most online compensation plans say that if you stick with their business in 2 to 5 years, you should be pretty close to having a good residual income. Well, the difference in our product and process is, and our compensation plan is, that if you put in good, consistent effort for 2 to 5 months, you will have excellent residual, and in many cases, more income than some of the top CEOs are making in this country today. It's not rocket science, and like I said, there's too many people succeeding to say that it doesn't work. So ultimately, the excuse that we have to deal with is not that the system doesn't work, but it's more importantly as to what's between our 2 ears. And it's that simple. There's no secret sauce, there's no excuse, there's no secret. It's just using the system, following the system, and doing the work. And in the end result, the more value that you provide to help others become successful, the more successful that you'll be. Zig Ziglar once said something that has made a profound impression on me ever since I read it. And he said, if you help enough people get what they want, getting what you want will never be an issue. So keep that in the back of your mind. As you look forward into doing business or going to work or whatever it is that you do on a daily basis to provide success for you and your family, the more value you give, the more you'll get in return. Those are my impressions. I think the 2014 Freedom Miami event was simply the best. If they were going to have another one next weekend, I'd be right back there with them. But that's all for now. I appreciate you hanging on and listening in. And if you want to know more about what we do, feel free to click on the link below, and I'll be back in touch with you shortly. Have a great day.